I think it has a lot of unwritten rules. I am here to join Japanese culture. I'm not overtake or to change. It will create that divide. It will create a gap.
So you've lived in Japan for 5-6 years?
Yeah, 5-6 years.
5-6 years. I think you felt there are so many foreign people coming to Japan nowadays.
Yeah.
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 So you feel it?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you think about it?
I think we would agree that I think Japan, in sense of manners and civil peace, I think it has a lot of unwritten rules.
Exactly.
You cannot find the list anywhere. So although we see these foreigners maybe breaking the peace or having bad manners, has anyone told them? I'm sure they've researched a little bit, but Japan has so many different social rules. Can they really prepare for everything? For example, let's say we're eating at dinner. We're eating at dinner and you see some tourists and they are beginning to eat their meal. You see with the chopsticks, they start to move the bowl closer. They use the chopsticks to move the plate. I think in Japan, this is very unusual. You would never use your chopsticks into the bowl and move closer. It'd be very rude. Where can I read this online? I can never read this online anywhere. I've never seen it online. So what this means is we expect foreign tourists to act similar to Japanese people when they've never been to Japan before and they've been here for 3 days. It's impossible to expect everyone to act perfectly. If I gave advice to foreign tourists, look around you and copy what other people are doing. I think if you do that, it'll be okay. Speak quietly, ask a question.
So do you agree with current Japanese immigrant policy or not? What's your opinion?
I would say largely yes, I do. But of course, this is a scale. This is not black and white. So I'll talk about some of the benefits of immigration policy. First of all, you mentioned before was the birth rate. Japan, to sustain itself, does need workers. For immigrants to come for a short term is good to provide production to the workforce. Another benefit of having immigrants in the workforce, I think, would be, you can say culturally, like a cultural benefit of sharing. However, I'm very mixed on this point. I'll speak from my experience. So, in my opinion, I am a guest in Japan. So, I am here to join Japanese culture. I'm here to not overtake or to change or to alter in some way Japanese culture. I am the guest, so I should act like a guest. So if somebody asks me a question, hey, where are you from? Or what about your country? Okay, then this is the time to share. This is the time to, well, in my country, we do it a different way. Onto some bad points about immigration policy is from the Japanese workers' point of view. So now, Japanese companies are encouraged to hire immigrants who will want lower salary. So this, as an effect, causes the Japanese salary to reduce or unemployment to occur. So this is not good for your residents, for your nationals in the country. Having immigrants with skills is important. I think that I have a mixed opinion on low skill workers, because if you have low skill workers, like in manufacturing, then if you're a Japanese person with no skills, it's over. It's just over for you, because anyone from the countries you mentioned, if they come to Japan, a Japanese worker with no skills is going to be replaced. So as a result of this, very often you'll have low-skill workers voting for more conservative governments because their jobs are at threat more than people with high-skill jobs. That's just the nature of things. That's not a good thing. That's not a bad thing. That's just the nature of how it is.
Yeah. So maybe it might divide Japanese people more.
Yeah, of course. We got to communicate more because if we don't, it will create that divide. It will create a gap. And that's when you get extreme. We need to find the middle, and we need to discuss on the small points in the middle. We don't want extremism in any way. So communicate, understand each other, be positive. Yeah.